Here's why you should actually feel for Cersei Lannister during her infamous walk of shame in Game of Thrones. A moment many fans saw as deserved, but that reveals deep layers of pain and injustice. Cersei's walk of atonement in Season 5 was brutal. Stripped naked, her head shaved, she was forced to march through King's Landing as angry crowds shouted insults and hurled objects. The punishment was meant to break her, humiliating her publicly for adultery. Yet, it's crucial to realize she wasn't convicted of the many other crimes she committed, like orchestrating murders or political betrayals, which makes the severity of this punishment stand out even more. Adultery, the crime she confessed to, was rampant in Westeros, with figures like King Robert Baratheon himself fathering numerous bastards without facing such disgrace. So why was Cersei singled out? Because as a powerful woman, especially one who challenged the status quo, she was targeted in a system deeply rooted in misogyny. The faith militants' harsh treatment of her was less about justice and more about controlling and punishing a woman who defied their authority. Cersei's life story adds complexity to her character, and this punishment. Raised under the stern rule of Tywin Lannister, losing her mother young, and trapped in a loveless, abusive marriage to Robert Baratheon, she fought for agency in a male-dominated world. Her ruthless actions were often driven by fierce love for her children and a desperate need to protect her family's legacy. This mix of trauma, fear, and survival instincts makes her far more human and sympathetic than a simple villain. Comparing her fate to other notorious characters highlights the injustice. Ramsay Bolton, one of the cruelest villains, and her own father Tywin both died without enduring public humiliation. Cersei's walk of shame exposed the gender bias in Westeros' laws. Women paid a higher price for their sins, especially when wielding power. Ultimately, this moment was a turning point. Instead of breaking her, it hardened Cersei, fueling her transformation into one of the most formidable and calculating figures in the series. The Walk of Shame wasn't just a punishment. It was the crucible that forged a queen determined to rule at any cost. So, while Cersei's deeds were dark, her public humiliation reveals a deeper tragedy about gender, power, and survival in Westeros, giving us every reason to feel for her in that painful moment.